What is going on, everybody? This is a recap for the DOTS bias trading indicator. Today is Tuesday, July 15th. CPI was this morning, this candle right here at 8:30. So this is a market replay, the NASDAQ 1-minute chart. So I'm basically just going to do a very quick video on how today, using the DOTS bias indicator and nothing else, just to kind of illustrate that the dots, using the dots, something I call a one dot entry function, is a positive expectancy system over time. And let me just get right into it. So the market opens up when the dots are mixed. I do nothing, and what I'm looking for is a column of all green or all red dots. And I am looking to buy or sell the close of the 1-minute candle. That lines up with, you'll see in this case, all red dots. And what I like to do is use the dots bias indicator, one dot entry function, to trade towards obvious liquidity. We have London lows right here that are marked out. I just moved it. And I'll show you basically how you could trade off of the indicator using the one dot entry function. And so the market is open, the dots are mixed. When the dots are mixed, you do nothing, and right here you get your first closure of a column of all red dots. And so you are selling the close of this 1-minute candle. You're using the ATR, 1-minute ATR, to inform your stop. So call it a little over 20 points just to give some wiggle room. And you can either use these lows, you can use 20 points, or what I like to do is scale out at obvious liquidity or ATR and then hold the balance for your ultimate target, which is London lows. And you can see this trade works out pretty expeditiously. And honestly, I try to trade to +1 or +2 R relative to my risk. Usually that is basically just trading to the whatever the ATR is, so 20 points. You can see right here we traded ultimately to the London low, which was about 50 points. So if you missed this setup, which I actually did today, I had the 2-minute chart up, and so I was just off. I just missed it. So that was an own goal. So if you missed that setup, you can see price got a little choppy. Dots remain red, so red bearish. So you're either short, looking for a short, or at minimum not trying to fade this. I think in the IFVG or whatever it's called, inverse fair value gap world, some people may have tried to buy some kind of sweep down here. But again, just keep your attention to the dots bias indicator. So dots get mixed. So what I'm looking for is the dots to go either all green or all red. And you can see right here, we get another closure of all red dots. So basically what I'm just doing is selling the close of the 1-minute candle. Again, the ATR is about 20 points. So a little more than 20. I'll just use 20 points as the 1-to-1. And you can see price gets hit pretty quickly. So one winner, and then I'm just going to fast forward. Just let this set up. So you can see the dots remain red, dots get mixed. I don't trade over lunch, so any potential setup would be irrelevant to me. NQ stats, there was a noon curve. I'll put a link in the description to describe the noon curve. So over lunch, I consider lunch from 12 to 1:30. and then dots are mixed, and then you can see right here in the afternoon, after lunch is over, dots turn all red, ATR, and then close enough for government work, take out this low right here, almost this one right there. So quick little recap, 3 winners. You don't trade over lunch. Again, I like to use discretion with the dots, but this is just showing how just following the 1 dot entry function definitely was expected value today. It is over time. Feel free to trial the dots for a week, free trial, 7-day free trial. Reach out to me with any questions, and hope to see you in the room. Thank you.